Well, we are back on Mario Kart World and continuing our adventures into Knockout Tour. Now, we're going to go and begin Mirror Mode today. And my goal, in case you've forgotten, or you're new to the channel, is to beat all the Knockout Tours on every CC. And I decided to just do, I've done 150cc, doing Mirror, that's probably how I'm going to call it. So if this is content you want to see more of, please give the video a like and subscribe, and let's go on with it. Now, there was a version of this, an episode that I already recorded, which is why this video is coming up on Monday instead of Saturday. Unfortunately, that video got lost, but it had some... Let's just say there was some swearing that went down in that one. This is... Like, there was some serious... Let's just say, like, I don't mean I'm a little upset. Almost a meltdown. I had a full crash out. Now, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it here. And I'm going to... Are you kidding me? Okay, we're starting this already, Mario Kart. I want to make it clear the last video, the one that has been lost because my computer decided it didn't want to record it, it ended with me deleting this game from my Switch 2. So, Mario Kart World, think very carefully because you got reinstalled this time, but views are down on you. And it's not like you're particularly well loved around here. So you want to cooperate or you want to be a pain? Ooh, look at this. And I think I discovered actually this route probably is faster. Why does God hate me? I don't know what I did to offend the Mario Kart gods, but... Okay, I know I might have an idea of what I did to offend the Mario Kart gods. But, Mario Kart World, can you just chill? Like, can you chill? Like, is that in your... would you consider doing that? For me? Okay, we're just gonna... sneak it back here and... Not this again. Okay, we're in a good position this time. Okay. Oh yeah. Now. That was a terrible idea. That was the worst thing I think. That was the worst play I think I've made in this game. Unless it wasn't. Throw that back. Okay, I might actually be about to complete a segment of the race. Oh, I did, and I'm in first. Okay, things get easier from here. I've been doing a little bit more work with like rails and wall rides as of late, so I'm hoping my practice will pay off. I'm not going to. No, I'm gonna tank that because it actually straight up is not worth it to use. I'm waiting for the blue shell to happen because the blue shell is what is actually going to affect things. Oh, there's no point in waiting for a blue shell now. Sneak over there. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, that's bad. Please tell me I don't lose here, right? Okay, go fast. Please, just go fast. Okay, editing JP, tell me what my margin is. It might actually be it might still be a fine margin. Right, try to jump here. So now what I think we need to really start looking at doing... Can I just grab this item? I can grab this item. It's a terrible use for a feather, but that's okay. Oh. Look at this. Look at this margin. This is the kind of margin that we should have every time. Oh yeah. Look at this margin. The margin here is incredible. It really is. Yep, hop over here. I wonder how long it will be before Nintendo finally blesses us with 2 more intermission tracks. This update came out, like the latest one was I think June, I want to say. So I'm a little concerned that there hasn't been kind of this major update. Actually though, the other day I was driving along, I saw someone just straight up completely ignore like a double solid yellow line and just pass. It was like, really? Like, and then I pulled up next to the traffic light. And it's like, congratulations, you got so far. No, actually though, like, like for Canada, probably the most unhinged drivers are probably in Toronto or Montreal. The worst drivers, well, the worst drivers are, I'm sorry to say it, in Canada at least, maybe it's different somewhere else, I don't know, but black Dodge Ram pickup trucks and Teslas. You see a black Dodge Ram or Tesla on the road, and it's immediately, you know that the person who's driving it doesn't know what they're doing, and is going to drive like a complete lunatic. It is. It's crazy. It's very consistent. But the city that I think is starting to get the worst, like not even the worst in terms of craziness, the worst overall. Like at least in Alberta, probably Edmonton. Edmonton drivers are just actually unhinged. Like Edmonton drivers actually need to be studied. Like Calgary drivers are just fast. Rural drivers are just oblivious, but Edmonton drivers, red light runners. Like they're probably at least that's in the part of the province that people actually live in. Up in the north they're worse. Like I can confirm, but probably the best drivers can't. Ooh, that'd be a good one. I'm guessing it's probably. I actually don't know. I know Alberta drivers are pretty bad. Probably Ontario, but just because of Toronto. And you pretty much have to be a good driver to survive in Toronto. Right. You also have to be a good driver to survive here. That was not my smartest move. Yes, but we won. Yeah, the best drivers in Canada are probably ones out of Toronto. Just because you have to deal with unhinged traffic up there, and you have to. It's just how it is. But no, I think for Alberta, it's Edmonton drivers. Like Calgary, at least like I said, Calgary's just fast. Calgary drivers are just fast. Edmonton drivers actively dangerous. Like you see someone from Edmonton, you're just like, oh god, don't do something crazy. Oh no, I've missed my, what do you call it? Jump boost. You know, I love the fact they brought the ice cream truck back in World. And then basically, like, it definitely... I feel kind of bad saying this, but I feel like I do actually agree with the conspiracy that that Sky High Sundae was designed for Mario Kart World, and then they just ported it over to Tour and 8 Deluxe. I actually definitely think that's what Nintendo did. Oh, but we steal first, though? We steal it just like that? Look at that. Look at this. Now we just start building up the margin. Now that's all we need to do now. Oh, and we have a super horn. All we need to do is not get cooked. Okay, hear me out. We go this way. We go this way, and then we head down. Just like this. Oh no, I appear to have a blue shell. Whatever shall I do? That's what I'll do. Hope this helps. See, this is just the most direct path. I got another super horn. Someone do the math on that. Nope, I'm gonna tank the hit on this. It just simply is it simply isn't worth using a super horn on anything but a blue shell. It's just not worth it. Alright, where's my... It just isn't worth it. Well, this is actually a pretty short. This is a short intermission. No, again, it still isn't worth it. See, this is where it actually starts becoming worth it. There we go. No, but okay, that lightning is that's actually a great timing for the shock. Why is Koopa Troopa still here? Koopa Troopa is just kind of hanging out, though? I swear, if Koopa Troopa steals this out from under me, I'm gonna be so mad. Like, what's the margin that Koopa Troopa and I have on the rest of them? long enough for it to disappear. That's crazy. Now, what this also does mean is that, unfortunately, because of how far ahead I am of everyone else, at some point I am going to be blue shelled. And there really isn't a ton I can do about that. Just kind of reality of the situation. But no, this is going so much better than it did. Yeah, chances are I'm probably going to be blue shelled here at some point. Ah! Do you think the drivers in Mario Kart World have to, like, do you think when they take the driver's ed that there's that was lucky. You think, like, when they take driver's ed, you think that's, like, they have to actually, like, there's a section in the driving test where they have to race, and they have to drive while people are racing? Because, like, it probably would be, right? Like, because given how the drivers are reacting, this seems like a pretty regular occurrence. So chances are you probably do. Like, 'cause I can't imagine, because otherwise I feel like it'd be pretty poor training, because otherwise, like, look at how calm these drivers are being with someone with a cow on a cart going the opposite direction. How have I not been, like, rubber banded at this point? What on earth is my margin here? I feel like that lapsing fire was in entirely the wrong place. Wow, we actually are dealing with a pretty good margin here. Oh, now we just get to glide down. Can I hop through this? I can't hop through this. Pretty good. That was just a supreme display of skill. That was skill, in fact, in its purest form, some might say. There you go. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think we'll do one more because that was pretty quick, and then we'll probably call it. Wait a minute, I want to do something first. I never get this opportunity. Ram the car! There's a madman! He's driving down! He's driving down the wrong way! Who's gonna fear him? Ram another one! So I love that it just starts in Bowser's Castle and then just this goes. I love that the knockout tours just take you literally across the world. They're so cool, but I also kind of find it funny that Nintendo's treating the new knockout tours the way they did the Booster Course Pass. And I'm like, no. One of those is literally you inputting like a couple of commands here and there. And another one, and the other was you actually having to make new content. Oh, we got three mushrooms and a star. Okay, we actually don't have a lot of room here. We actually don't have the margin that we should have. Okay, cow. We gotta lock in. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do we want to save this though? We should save it. We'll save it unless we actually do end up needing it. So I want to hold this for a little bit here so that I can just steal it right across. There was always a risk of that. There was always a risk of that happening. Alright. I tried to take the shortcut there, and the shortcut doesn't exist in the Knockout Tour, apparently. What are you doing? Gosh, people in this kingdom really do need to learn how to drive. Are we going back to Moo Moo Meadows? I'm back to Moo Moo Meadows. We're back to Moo Moo Meadows, everyone. Hello. Let's see, what margin here are we talking? Good enough for a margin. Holy moly, we actually got a good margin there. Why is there no blue shells? Like, look at the margin that I'm dealing with here, and tell me that there shouldn't have been a blue shell by now. Like, we even just dodged a red like, we're just dodging red shells. Like, there's... Seriously? You're seriously telling me there hasn't been a blue shell yet? I keep getting feathers. I'm getting a lot of feathers and not a lot of blue shell. And not a lot of super horns. But a super horn's a moot point if the thing that it's meant to defend against isn't happening. Like, world, what you doing here? Are you, like, having mercy on my soul? Is this your way of apologizing for, like, all the suffering you put me through? Like, what is going down over here? Like, it's not even throwing a blue shell at me. It's just, like, at least, okay, I see him back there at least, which is something. Oh, there's a blue shell. If I get a super horn now, it'd be really funny. No. But that's like the one blue shell we've gotten. If this were Mario Kart Wii, I promise you I'd have been blue shelled 4 or 5 times already. Now, I'll freely admit I'm barely familiar with this course when it's not flipped. So I know at some point or another... Oh, I missed it. No, I have to. Okay, I have to actually lock in at this point because I'm starting to get distracted, and I don't want to lose at the very end. But we didn't. We won. Moo. There we go. Just keep heading down here. There we go. Cow, we got a lot, and we got a lot going. We got a lot done. That's actually pretty close. We should actually be, if that pace continued, we will be wrapping the 3-star challenge up for this pretty soon. So with that, without further ado, I think I'm going to call it here. If this is content you want to see more of, please leave the video a like and a subscribe. It does help the channel out a lot. Side of my goal is to try to break 300 by the end of the year. So every subscriber helps. So I'll appreciate it. And that, I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.